Jesus said, "Take heed that no man deceive you." And yet one of the greatest deceptions in the modern church is the doctrine of the pre-tribulation rapture. The idea that believers will escape before the tribulation begins. But listen carefully to his words in Matthew 24, verse 29 through 31. Immediately after the tribulation of those days, then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man. And he shall send his angels with a great sound of a trumpet, and they shall gather his elect from the four winds. There's no secret rapture. Christ returns once, visibly, and after the tribulation. Here's the progression of God's plan. First, we have the tribulation. It's a time of testing, deception, and endurance. Daniel was told, blessed is he that waiteth and cometh. That means if you start waiting, you still got to come. He that cometh to the 1,305 and 30 days. Daniel 12:12. That's the countdown we must prepare for. Then the return of Christ. Revelation 19 shows the heavens opened, the rider on the white horse called Faithful and True. He cast down the beast and the false prophet. Satan is bound. The marriage supper of the Lamb follows. Revelation 19:7, the marriage of the Lamb is come. His wife hath made herself ready. The faithful are gathered to celebrate with him. Next, the millennial reign. Revelation 20:4-6 says the martyrs are raised to reign with Christ 1,000 years. Meanwhile, survivors of the judgments repopulate the earth. Isaiah 65 describes children being born, people living long lives, and nations flowing up to Jerusalem to worship the King. So at the end of the 1,000 years, Satan is released. Revelation 28 says he deceives the nations in the four corners or quarters of the earth. Those farthest from Jerusalem still able to be misled. They surround the camp of the saints, but fire from heaven falls and destroys them. Then comes the great white throne judgment. Revelation 20 verse 12. And I saw the dead, small and great, stand before God, and the books were opened. Daniel 12:2 echoes, many that sleep in the dust shall awake. It doesn't say all shall awake here, because some have already awakened, and that would be the martyrs at the beginning of the millennial reign. But many that sleep in the dust shall awake, some to everlasting life, and some to shame and contempt. This is echoed else in Scripture. Sorry. Next, we're going to talk about the last trump. Paul wrote in 1 Corinthians 15:52, in a moment, in a twinkling of an eye, at the last trump, the dead shall be raised incorruptible, and we shall be changed. That's when death itself is destroyed, when mortality puts on immortality, and when Revelation 20:14 says death and hell are cast into the lake of fire. The end of the story is the beginning of eternity. Revelation 21:1, and I saw a new heaven and a new earth, for the first heaven and the first earth were passed away. No more pain, no more tears, no more death, only the reign of Christ with his people forever. So don't be deceived by the promises of escape. Tribulation is coming, but so is victory to those who endure to the end, to those who overcome. The end time deception is this: to believe we will not suffer. The truth is, we are called to endure, and the blessing belongs to those who wait and endure to the end of 1,335 days. Tribulation is temporary. Victory is eternal. The last trumpet will sound. Be ready and don't be part of the end time deception.